Public Relations Office, this is Marina. How may I help you? Welcome to a day in the life of me, Marina Fanning. I recently completed an internship in the Public Relations Office at Truman State University. It almost seemed natural for me to apply to this internship last spring. I have worked in Heidi Templeton's office since August of 2016. Many people suggested for me to apply because they felt I would be a great fit for this position. It truly was an honor to have a group of people behind me. Although I was familiar with the office, I went through an application and interview process. The internship was advertised in the Truman Today. I was required to send a resume, an advising transcript, 2 writing samples, and contact information for 2 on-campus references to the Public Relations Office. I was the most nervous I had been in years during my interview. I knew this internship could set me up for an extraordinary future. I wanted to gain professional skills that I felt confident in. I was apprehensive to apply for an internship that requires a specific writing style, but I knew that it would push me and allow me to learn in a new capacity. Little did I know that I would gain so much more than just a new writing style. Every Monday, I would begin by proofreading the Truman Today one last time. This is to ensure that all corrections were completed and that the photos were listed with the appropriate story. Many stories would contain links. I would go through and click through every hyperlink so everything was correctly listed. Sometimes it would be a long process, like the virtual tour feature, but it was important to focus on every detail in each story. I would then correct any last mistakes on my InDesign file, get it okayed by Travis, and then make 10 copies of each page in addition to the 2 I already printed out. 1 copy would be hand-delivered to the president's office, while the other would be displayed in the bulletin board right next to the cashier's office in McLean. Lastly, after stapling the rest of the copies in order, I would deliver them to physical plant. Tuesdays would consist of a start of a new week for the Truman Today. A few new stories would come in at this point, but it truly depended on the week. I would always do my best to complete any and all work I had so I could attend the social media meeting that occurred every Tuesday afternoon in Amanda Shrews' office. The meetings would typically consist of Jordan Smith, coordinator of alumni relations, Amanda, admissions counselor, Travis, and myself. Travis and I would essentially write the content, and then Amanda and Jordan would post on the regular Truman and alumni social media. I enjoyed the creative environment that social media meetings would have. Because of these meetings, my interest for social media for companies or universities grew greatly. Wednesday was the final day for the Truman Today submissions, 5 p.m. more specifically. I spent the majority of the day completing stories, and I would give them to Travis to proofread. I would try to make sure I had most of the photos I needed to complete the Truman Today. On Thursdays, I tried to get my InDesign file as close as I could to a final product. Stories would be emailed late, so I'd have to adjust my file to accommodate the new stories. Friday was the day to tie up loose ends. On occasion, we would receive information on Friday, but between Travis and I, we would always get the story added to the Truman Today. I think my work ethic has changed throughout this internship. I am less timid to take on writing assignments as I once was before. My relationships with Heidi, Deanna, and Travis are very strong. I have felt comfortable asking them for guidance and assistance throughout my entire internship. They have given me the encouragement that I am good enough and that I can complete any task I put my mind to. They have done so much more than making themselves superior to me. They allowed me to grow, make mistakes, and try again. I owe everything to all three. Sometimes I would have short breaks between writing stories. In those breaks, I had a variety of projects to complete. Family Day was the first big event in this semester. I was able to join Heidi and Travis at the Family Day barbecue. Before the event, we sold tickets. I had to keep track and pass purchased tickets out. Homecoming was the following event. People would call asking about the football game, parade, hotels, and other exciting events throughout the weekend. I enjoyed these phone calls because I would often engage in conversation with the other caller. Many times the caller would be an alumni and would tell me some of their college memories. Another incredible opportunity Truman State University has is the Missouri Government Internship Program. I assisted Heidi in Excel files, taking photos, and sending email reminders to students. This required confidentiality considering I was handling sensitive documents. I would also assist Heidi in the Lyceum Series ticket sales. From mailing tickets and ticket information, I enjoyed both writing stories about the Lyceum Series events and preparing for them as well. Lastly, I helped Heidi prepare around 300 alumni teacher spirit accessories. It was the largest mailing I've ever seen leave the public relations office. Alumni teachers are able to sign up and receive spirit packages from Truman. After compiling a list from the past year or so, we sent follow-up spirit and a thank you note. Heidi has taught me that the relationships you have and maintain can make or break a university. Alumni play a very imperative role at Truman State University. Through homecoming honorees and Truman Review features, our alumni truly do stand tall against the rest. I am so incredibly grateful for this internship. My love for Truman State University has grown so much. Through Truman, and more specifically the Public Relations Office, a new meaning of home has been given to me.